Top of it, top of it, top of it. It's your boy Coach One Stack tapping in, man, with some news you can use, man. And hey, man, we're gonna get straight to it. Man, Tootie Raww almost knocks Boosie out. Hey, man, Tootie Raww almost knocks Boosie out. And that's his son. But before we get into this video, man, it's because this gonna be a short one. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, man, because I'm dropping y'all that good news you can use. So I guess the other night, man, like a day ago, Tootie Raww, has been sitting there on that lean again. See, and this is Boosie's fault because Boosie is the one that introduced him to lean. Boosie is the one that had him around all the lean. So it's like you have him around all these things, all these drugs, all these guns. Now he's facing a federal charge. And now he's trying to sip his life away sipping that syrup. Can you dig what I'm saying? Now, see, here's the problem. It's a lot of weak parents in the world. I'm a parent. It's a lot of weak parents in the world. And Boosie's one of them. Because you know what? You don't know how to say no to your kid. So Boosie walks in with Tootie Raww with a whole cup full of lean. Now, actually, this is self-snitching again. Yeah, Boosie, get on the internet and just tell the courts how your son is sipping lean and he's facing federal charges. Go ahead and tell him that he's doing some more illegal shit, on the internet while he's still facing these charges. Pretty smart, Boosie. Some things are not meant for the internet. Like I say, that's what's getting you sent to the feds unless you snitching, which I got a video about that next because the FBI was at your house today. But back to Tootie Raww. You give him this cup and you go in here and you're telling this man, oh, I thought you was gonna slow down. Hey man, who's the parent and who's the kid here? If you in my house, you ain't drinking it, period. How you gonna negotiate with your kids? So Boosie said he tried to do the right thing. He said Tootie Raww, he was gone out his mind. And he said he just simply reached over and grabbed the cup. He didn't say nothing. He didn't cause no commotion. He said at that point, man, that's when Tootie Raww tried to put hands on him. You dig? As he grabbed the cup, went downstairs and he started pouring it out. He said Tootie Raww spazzed out on him. He was out of his mind. And he said before he fell, he caught his son. And they fell to the ground. And they sitting up here talking to each other. And he was telling them, Dad, my body ain't right. Well, that's because Tootie Raww is addicted to that lean. Lean is an opioid, y'all. See, it's not good to do drugs. It's not good to sip codeine. It's not good to sip morphine. It's not good to sip fentanyl. But Boosie, you gave your son the styrofoam cup. Now you don't want him to have it. But it gets deeper, y'all. It gets deeper. And this ain't gonna be a long video. Why would you only pour half of it out and give it back to him? And then you put this on the internet again. So once again, you're letting the federal government know that you're giving your son some illegal narcotics and he's already facing federal charges. But hold on, let me let y'all hear the video for yourself, man. Come on.
Man, I ain't never thought I had to tell a story like this, bro. This one hurt me. Last night, I walked into the room and saw another damn double cup. Leaned damn near to the top. I'm like, bro, you said you was gonna slow down. He look at me, eyes heavy, voice shaky. And he just like, man, leave me alone. I knew right then, he wasn't in his right mind. So I grabbed the cup. I ain't yell, I ain't swing. I just took it. And that boy lost it. He jumping up, shoving me, talking loud, out his body. Like I'm the enemy or something. And I'm just sitting there thinking like, damn, this my son. I walked to the kitchen, started pouring it down the sink. And here he come, staggering behind me, moving all slow from the drain. Soon as that purple hit the drain, he tried to swing on me, but he was off balance. I stepped back, caught him before he hit the stove. Then he just collapsed in my arms, man. Crying. He started rambling, saying how he tired, how his body don't feel right no more without that shit. Said he feel numb when he off it, but worse when he's sober. Man, that crushed me. You ain't supposed to hear your own child talk like that. We sat down right there on the floor and I told him, this ain't who you are. But he ain't trying to hear it all the way. He just kept saying he needed, that he can't think straight without it. Then he asked me not to pour the rest. And I just froze, bro. I'm looking at my baby boy, high as hell, begging me, and I ain't even know what to do. So I poured out half, left the rest. I know some people gonna say I was weak, but unless you a father watching your child battle demons, don't speak on it. I told him, we not done fighting. I'm right here, but you gotta want it too. He nodded, but man, I don't know if it's stuck. I'm praying every night. Y'all pray for my boy.
Now the thing is, hey, I'm a father, and yes, I'm gonna speak on it. Yeah, that's right, Boosie. Give your son back to drugs. That's right, Boosie. Instead of taking your son to rehab, right, like everybody else, and knowing that he's about to go to the federal penitentiary and you about to go too, that's right, just give him the drugs back. Yeah, people, that's what y'all do. When you catch your kids doing drugs, just give it back to them. Do it like Boosie do. Be a good parent and give your kids back the drugs. Can you dig it? Matter of fact, when you catch them with firearms, give those back to them too, so they can catch a case and go to the penitentiary for the rest of their life. That's right, Boosie. Give it back to him so then he can be DUI, right? Off that lane and mess around and delete somebody while he's behind the wheel. That's right, Boosie. Give him back the illegal narcotics on video, right? While he's already facing a federal charge. That's right, Boosie. Give him back the narcotics when you haven't even been sentenced yet and you just admitted on social media that you gave your son some drugs. That's right, Boosie. You're a hell of a parent, man. You're one of my favorite rappers, but y'all, I don't know what's wrong with y'all rappers, man. Y'all don't be thinking. You dig what I'm saying? Do y'all understand where I'm going with this? Boosie, you're about to get sentenced unless you did some snitching. Do you know how bad it looks to a judge when they hear that you gave some drugs back to your son who's already facing a federal case? Man, do you know how bad that looks? Before you get sentenced, that could change the whole outcome of Boosie getting sentenced. And on Tootie Raw's case, do you know how bad that looks when a judge hears this video? See, what Boosie should have said was, hey man, I took that cup and I went and got my son some real help. I went and looked up a rehab. Hey, I got all this money. I went and checked my son into the best rehab in the country so I can give him the best love possible. See, I'm a parent, y'all. So, see, you can't play the parent card with me. See, when you're dealing with your kids, you want to give your kids the best in every situation, even if it's a negative situation. When it's time to put that butt whooping down, you're gonna give them the best butt whooping. But then guess what? You're gonna pick them up, dust them off, put a little baby powder on them, and love them and send them on their way. But everything you do for your kids, you're gonna do well. You want to buy them the Jordans. You want to get them the greatest things in life. You want to get them the greatest experience in life. You don't put drugs back in your kids' hands, knowing that they are addicted to drugs. The best thing you can do in that situation, Boosie, is to get your son some help. Do you know how good that would have looked on your end to tell that story and then end that story with, Hey man, you know what? Even if I had to go sell 2 of my cars, hey man, my pocket ain't right now. I'm on my way to the feds. I'm trying to stack my money. I had to sell one of these cars and I had to check my son into some rehab because I want him to live. Because he ain't gonna be able to do it by himself. He's a kid. And right now, since Tootie Raww is facing all that time, and his daddy's gonna be gone, so his enabler is on his way to the federal penitentiary. Hey man, and Tootie Raww got these charges, and he thinking about what they gonna do to him in the penitentiary. He is steadily drinking his life away and just floating away on drugs, and now he's addicted. And Boosie, you just gonna keep on giving it to him. So guys, I want y'all to drop in the comments below. What do you think would happen if he gave that back to Tootie Raww and Tootie Raww deleted himself? How would people feel about that? But other than that, man, I don't want to keep y'all too much, man. Drop that in the comments, man. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. And remember, guys, be blessed. Don't ever get stressed or finessed, and get plenty of rest. And don't give your kids back some illegal narcotics like Boosie did. Go on.